Our top story this week: Pakistani airstrikes kill 46 in Afghanistan on 24th December. Now, Pakistan claims it targeted a hideout of its homegrown terrorist group, the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, to avenge the killings of 16 Pakistani soldiers by the T.T.P. a few days before. But the Afghan Taliban says dozens of civilians, including women and children, are among the dead, a claim corroborated by the United Nations Assistance Mission in Afghanistan. Take a look at these visuals. Women and children are also among the many injured in the Pakistani airstrikes. Kabul lodges a formal protest with Islamabad over violation of its sovereignty. The Afghan Foreign Ministry calls it an aggression, while the country's Defense Ministry warns it will not let this cowardly act go unanswered. And true to form, the Afghan Taliban retaliates on 28th December by targeting several Pakistani soldiers. A report says 19 Pakistani soldiers may have perished in these strikes. So, why are the relations between the Afghan Taliban and Pakistan at breaking point? Let's rewind a bit to understand what is happening and why. In September 2021, the then ISI chief Faiz Hamid makes a triumphant visit to Kabul after the Taliban seizes Afghanistan. Hamid is seen sipping tea in the foyer of a five-star hotel. He interacts briefly with a Western journalist.
In the Taliban?
No, I'm not clear. He may be able to arrange.
What do you hope will come out of this, what do you hope is going to happen now in Afghanistan? What is your best hope?
I have just landed and...
we are working for peace and stability in Afghanistan.
Don't worry. Everything will be okay.
Cut to February 2023. Everything is not okay as Hamid's successor Nadeem Anjum returns to Kabul, this time with Defense Minister Khwaja Asif in tow. The mood is far from celebratory because the Taliban is no longer doing Pakistan's bidding. And that's something the generals in Rawalpindi simply cannot digest. What hurts them is that the T.T.P, which fought alongside the Afghan Taliban against the US-backed NATO forces, is now turning on Pakistan. The T.T.P wants to overthrow the government in Pakistan and introduce Islamic law or Sharia there. What hurts the generals even more is that the Afghan Taliban is not persuading the T.T.P to stop its attacks inside Pakistan. Pakistan complains that despite repeated requests to take action against the T.T.P, the Afghan Taliban's response has been lukewarm. Adding insult to Pakistan's injury, the Afghan Taliban is warming up to its arch-rival, India. In November 2024, an Indian diplomat called on Taliban Defense Minister Mullah Muhammad Yaqub in Kabul. Yaqub is the son of Taliban founder and the late Supreme Leader Mullah Omar. On the other hand, the Afghan Taliban resents Pakistan expelling 500,000 undocumented Afghan migrants. The Afghan Taliban is also miffed with Pakistan for not recognizing its government in Kabul, unlike 2001, when Pakistan was one of only 3 countries to recognize it. The Afghan Taliban has since been distancing itself from the mentor Pakistan in order to show its independence to foreign donors. That's not all. The two neighbors have another long-standing dispute. Afghanistan does not recognize the 2,640-kilometer-long Durand Line, drawn by the British in 1893 as its border with Pakistan. It's been a source of tension for decades now on end.